Hey everybody, Dr. Frank DeLolo. Thanks for tuning in today. It's brisk out today. It's a little bit brisk, but it's warm enough. The sun is out. It's good. This Saturday was like 68 degrees. This week I want to talk about like what happens in the springtime. I think officially spring is March 20th or March 21st, I believe. So today's April Fool's Day. Today's April 1st actually. But this week the theme is going to be what happens in the springtime, what happens spring going into summer, okay? So the one thing that came to mind today, I had some patients this morning, I'd say several, more than one. They said things to me about being outside this past weekend and doing well. One woman almost got emotional over it and said it was the first time in years that she did not have like an allergic type reaction to being outside and the weather change and things being windy. So I don't know if they're on this tree or not, but if you could see these trees behind me right there, I can't get a close up there, but you see the trees behind me right there. What's happening? They're starting to bud, right? The trees are starting to bud. There's trees that way, and that way. They're all starting to bud. So what does that mean? That means allergy season is coming. Quote unquote allergy season is coming. And I want to just make sure that you understand a couple things about allergies. I want you to understand that allergies and having an allergic response to your environment or anything for that matter is a hyperactive reaction to things, if you will, okay? And it's mostly, if not all, about your immune system. Here's something that I think you should know. Years ago, I read something where they said, I was reading an article and it said that the immune system shouldn't even be called the immune system anymore. It should be called the neuroendocrine immune system. The neuroendocrine immune system, because think about it. The neuro is the nerve part. The endocrine is the glandular part. You know, when you go to an endocrinologist, it's for a glandular issue, right? Like thyroid, etc. Adrenal glands. But it's the neuroendocrine, so endocrine means glands, and then of course the immune system is the immune system. So a lot of people don't realize that the immune system is many, many different things, right? It's many different things. So if I said to you, name some organs in your digestive system, you would say your stomach and your intestines. Name some organs or structures in your urinary system. You'd say your kidneys, your bladder, your urethra, stuff like that. Your respiratory system would be your lungs. Your cardiovascular system would be, your heart and your vessels, right? Cardiovascular. But then if I said to you, name some organs and tissues that are involved in your immune system, and a lot of people would be like, all right, well, does the spleen filters the blood, right? The liver is a detoxifier. Does that have an immune system? Yeah, okay. So what about your thyroid? Does that, okay, so in your so there's many, many different structures is the point. There's not one singular system that you can say that's the immune system. Hence why science and the researchers wanted to call the immune system and rename it the neuroendocrine immune system. Why am I saying this to you? I'm saying this to you because I know it might be a bit more expensive. Quite frankly, it might be a bit more expensive, really, to come to me and get your immune system pumped up enough where your immune system is so strong that you do not have allergy symptoms anymore. I know it might be more, it might, I don't like to use the word cost, but it might be, quite frankly, more money than taking some pills. I don't even know the names of the medications, but I think it's like the Singulairs and the Zyrtecs and the Claritins of the world. And listen, if you are getting results with that and you're fine with it and you don't suffer any side effects and you're okay with it, rock and roll, do your thing. I think that, I know there is known side effects to that. So you want to be really careful, especially with children, with those types of things. And I'm not talking about, getting out of a crisis. God forbid there's something going on and someone is having an asthmatic attack due to allergies, etc. You want to have your EpiPens available and you want to have whatever you need to get out of that crisis. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about healing from it. Not a crisis, but actually literally healing from that particular thing, if you will, like the decreased immune response that would trigger that type of response in the first place. And that's what I'm talking about. And there is a way to literally assess the glandular system of the body, the endocrine part of your body, and your nervous system, the neural part, and hence affecting the what's up, coach? What's up, coach? I'm doing a video. So by affecting the nervous system and the endocrine or the glandular system, we are affecting your immune system to boost the immune system so that anything and all factors and all environments that you're in you would adapt to it. The woman I was just sharing with you this morning, I had like 5 patients this morning. I could tell you 5 different stories that I won't bore you with, but people coming in because they had groin pulls and backaches and so forth. Yes, absolutely. But then they also said that they were feeling sick and they wanted their sinuses worked on, right? By me. Another gentleman was going away. He's going on vacation, and he wants to make sure that his immune system is nice and pumped up and buffed up before he goes away, so that when he travels and so forth, he can have a good time. He doesn't have to suffer feeling sick. Like I said before, another woman said to me, she was walking around the track, and for the first time in a long time, with the wind blowing and everything else, there was she didn't have any, she didn't have her normal. No, I shouldn't say it that way. She didn't have the type of reaction that she's been having over the course of years now. And she almost got like a little bit emotional about it, to the point where she's like, it was kind of emotional for me that I didn't get that, in a good way, right? But literally was, I don't know, I don't want to say amazed, but certainly happy, and certainly a little bit surprised, right? Because she hasn't had that type of reaction in a long, long time, a positive one. So, April showers bring May flowers. We're coming into a season where the pollen and the ragweed and cut grass and whatever else mold issues, etc., can be a problem. But just like beach bodies are built in the wintertime, right? You want a beach body, you want to be in shape for the summertime. That has to happen during the winter as well. You have to get in shape, start then. You can catch up if you don't do it in winter. I'm not saying it's not over. You can do it. You can start now. But just like that happens in the wintertime, and you've got to build up and you've got to prepare for it, you got to prepare for the coming allergy season as well. So we're already kind of like in it already. It's still cold. It hasn't, gotten real warm here in New Jersey just yet for that to happen full blown or full bloom, if you will. But the work that someone would do now on buffing up their nervous system and helping their immune system get stronger and stronger and stronger so that they could adapt to any and all environments, that would start happening now. All right, so that's my message of the day is, it's coming. It's coming. Allergies and irritants that create allergic responses are coming. If you want a natural way of doing it, if you want a natural way of fighting it, if you want a natural way of building your immune system so you don't have to suffer anymore, it happens all the time. People just don't realize what's possible for themselves. Like I said, if you take medication for it and you're happy with it, do what you got to do. If you're on medication and you're not happy and it's really not helping you and you want a natural way, or even if you're on medication, you say, you know what, if I get a good response with medications, but I still don't want to be dependent on those medications if I don't have to, but I don't know what a natural way is. Give us a buzz. If you're in our area, give us a buzz. I can't emphasize it enough. It's all about your immune system, and there are distinct ways of building up your immune system that are easy and cost effective, and no great super changes in your life and your lifestyle. A little bit maybe, but not what you might think. So, anyways, that's the message for today. That'll be the theme of this week. Will be, spring-related things and what comes next. Like sports are hitting hard. Like my kids are playing 2 sports right now. And, my one daughter is nursing an ankle injury. She rolled her ankle. That's a big one. Sprained ankles is a big thing. We do really well with them. I'll do a video on that specifically, and I'll explain to you why. But anyway, that's the message for today is the allergies. Okay, so Dr. Frank DeLolo, go out and be your best self. If you're suffering with allergies and you want to do a natural approach, give us a buzz. If you're in our area, get in here and we'll make it happen for you and get you stronger. If you're out of our area, let us know. Let us know if there's someone else that you know that needs help that's not in our area. We'll get them to the right people by them as well. Throw some comments in the comment section. Like this video, love this video, share it with someone. Just let them know what's possible for themselves. And if you don't know what's possible for you, then try it. See it for yourself and see what's possible when it comes to suffering with allergies. All right, go out and be your best self. Look for us tomorrow.